Hey, what's up guys? We have something a little bit different for the channel, which isn't unusual for me. We're going to start getting into guitars. I've actually already filmed a couple different things I've done with guitars, so I can safely say that I'm going to have at least a few videos about guitars. So I have, let's see, 5 guitars here. I'm going to be going through them one by one. I guess you could say taking care of them, just maintenance a little bit, showing you what I have, and then I'm going to learn how to play all these one by one. I mean, you probably already think when you see some of these guitars that I already know how to play, I know exactly what I'm doing. And like, sort of. I've taken lessons in the past and I've learned, but I totally forget everything I've learned. I really do. Not totally, but pretty much. I never took the time to really understand the music. I was just learning different movements which produced songs, and it wasn't the right way to learn. So this time I'm going to start at square one. I'm going to understand everything that I need to understand from the roots up. And I'm going to videotape it and bring it to you guys, right? So here's one of my favorite guitars ever. And this is a really nice guitar. Unfortunately, it's so dirty right now. I'm so embarrassed. But we're going to take care of that. We're going to clean her up. We're going to put some new strings on her. She's going to be beautiful. She's going to sound great. Check it out. Actually, we're probably going to put it down here on this table while I work on it. Ooh, look at that flame back there. You see that color? See those stripes going through there? I love that. Even though you could see this guitar so dirty, right? But you can still see there's a nice clear reflection, isn't there? See all the paint in the background? Yeah. It's like a mirror. I love this guitar. I'm very, very fortunate to have this guitar also. We'll talk about that more. Let's put it underneath the table. Let's start taking it apart and doing what we have to do to it. Alright. Alright, now we have it down here. You can see how dirty it is. You can look at the fretboard. See it's all dusty. The top of the pick guard there by the strings. You see how dirty that is. The bridge. Disgusting. Old. Dirty. This guitar really does look bad. I really didn't take proper care of it when it was being stored. That's my fault. I own up to that much. But for now on, we're going to make this look beautiful every time it's in my hands. It's never going to look like this again. Not as long as I own it. No way. And here's the headstock here. You can see the old tuners. It's got Wilkinson tuners on it. This one here is a little loose. Out of all 6 of them, that's the only loose one. I'm not too sure why. It could be worn. I don't know. I could buy a new set of them. They're only like $20 for a stock replacement set. Not a big deal. You can see this looks all dirty and disgusting though. I'm definitely going to clean this up. Make it look good. See the fretboard here. The frets. They're in decent shape. This guitar's in decent shape. It hasn't had too much play time. It's had a little bit. It's from 2011, I believe, is the date on this one. I could be wrong, but it's a little bit older. Let's see. Look right in here. That's all we gotta do. Check out the serial number. Yep. 4 of 2011. And there's that preamp pickup or whatever. I don't even know what the heck that thing's called. It's coming out of there for a minute. Pickup's actually this little piece of wire here that sits underneath your bridge. Oops, sorry. See it popping up? That's what picks up the vibrations from the string. Goes through the little pickup, and that little thing with the battery, and then off to the amp. And you could plug in right here on the end. Right there you could plug in. Which is pretty neat because it's not very noticeable that this thing's electric as well. Here's the back of it here. Smooth, smooth, smooth. It doesn't really look like there's any scratches in it or anything. I mean, I'm sure there are scratches, but nothing like major. I'll clean it right up. We'll go down the neck here. Look at that wood grain just popping out at you. In 2004, Epiphone opened up a factory in Qingdao, China. And that's where they started making these. Of course, this is 2011, so this is many years after they started making them in China. You can see there's the loose tuner there. Wilkinson Deluxe tuners. I don't know what's so deluxe about them, but yeah, that's got to go. We got to put a new one on there. It says it's set up in the USA, which means basically they build it, ship it to the US, then they get it in a factory here, open it up, and set it up, string it up, make sure it meets quality standards, and off to your door. All right, that's all the time I have today for this guitar. We'll have to come back tomorrow and finish it up. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good whatever it is, wherever you're at, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.